off, and it's now the flash as well, so the burst is happening. Odjbox going to be the one that's up close and personal. Cadian gets the first kill. He follows it up. Down goes Device, down goes Cajun-B, and down goes Zipix. He's got 3, and Modi chimes in just for good measure, but it doesn't matter. SK Gaming, all 5 alive.
Yeah, really nice stuff there. We were hoping we
and push the site very, very quickly. And it's Odjbox, who's near the red container. Freeze is at the back line. Zipix gonna take down Katie, and that's A main gone, and already they're approaching from that highway position. But look at SK. Freeze gets the one with the op. Now another as he turns back to A main, and Kerrigan suddenly finds himself alone and goes down immediately. What a shot from Freeze.
They're loving it. That looked really nice and clean there from SK. Good hold, good synergy. TQ. I like we got the microphones on the players. We don't normally get that kind of feedback from them. Let's see what they can do with that.
That's the play. It's a B split. And look at Modi's position. They've heard that bounce, though. They have to know he's here. Do they look? They don't look. He lines them up and takes down 3. You would expect with that smoke coming out directly in front of them that they would have known. And somehow they don't spot it. Cajun-B gets back into him eventually, but again, another situation where it's too little too late. And look at SK. They're just completely obliterating TQM right now.
Yeah, really nice player from Modi. Didn't really have to do too much for it. Like you said, they didn't check it, so he just gets the little spray down as they jump onto the boxes. No one aware of his position whatsoever. Doesn't even have to aim in that sort of situation. Quite easy.
Smokes are going to be at half time by the time they even get toward them. Luckily, they still conceal enough to force Freeze back in behind the quad position, so the AWP rendered less effective. Kerrigan gets a kill on Asilian, but Freeze is still there to take down Device, who continues to struggle in this matchup. Freeze gonna take down Kerrigan as well. The top of the highway, and Freeze is absolutely unstoppable.
That was pretty sick, to be fair. Freeze in a difficult situation. They knew where he was. Back towards quad. Gets the first player towards highway, and then a nice quick scope towards A main as well. Finishes the round off. I'm glad we get a replay of this. This was pretty tasty. Device is the first man to go down. Then it's Kerrigan. This is the shot that really impressed me. Boom. Zipix. Hey, storage. Modi's there behind the box already. He probably will take down Device. There it is. Great. Well, double kill as well to kick things off. That's going to be insult to injury at this stage. That pretty much guarantees the pistol. Unless Kerrigan can pull out an absolute monster performance, it's actually be coming from Modi as he gets his third of the round. He wanted to keep going with that one. Potentially could have just stayed alive. Cajun-B takes him down.
Odjbox down to 21. Dupree's going to face him. If he can be clever in that position, nope, not to be. Zipix is actually going to pursue that. I was going to say he could try and just stay alive and have the post-plant position. Now Asilian has to dance on the floor with 2 members. He gets one already, and time is now in his favor. He can play this out. He knows Zipix is coming from the CT spawn side of the site. He's already looking in that direction. And this is even smarter, buying more time with that Molotov, and he's going to get the kill as well. And finally, they get on the board.
To get around the initial corner, but this could be interesting.
Kerrigan's been having trouble in this position. The pistol's more effective. He gets 1, now make it 2, looking for a 3rd. The no-scope, I call him out, and he responds. They even try and go for the knife. But Cajun-B and Dupree, they'll close it 11-1 now. Bestful takes down Modi immediately. Asilian gets the trade, but Kerrigan, he's still in a decent position. This time that 3rd smoke's out and the one on Hell. Kerrigan forced out of the position, and Dupree's already down, so better entry this time for SK, and bomb already planted as a result of that. Odjbox going to take Kerrigan, and suddenly they execute correctly and have a real chance at a round. Good shot from Cadian as well on Device, and Zipix, the last alive, goes down.
That faster play, yeah, didn't even have to work for that frag there, really. Just came out, head presented to him. Still has a huge struggle here.
This is a bit of an issue, because Asilian is going to hold... Zipix, what are you doing?
He took the risk. There's not really much. Like, it's very unlikely someone to go for full defuse in that situation. Obviously, he goes for it.
They try and rotate around the back of the train, catch off the player ladder. He sees that gun barrel, but there's no commitment to it. The shot on Cajun-B, he might be able to force Zipix out, but Zipix is being smart about this. As they get it back to the 2-on-2, Freeze is patient enough, and they're actually already on this. Asilian again is going to be the one to hold the fuse. And an eruption of emotion in my ear. He spots one up toward the E-box, but as he's busy, Kerrigan's gonna push forward. He's now got 2. Odjbox is his 2nd kill. Bomb down. And again, it's a good position to be in for TQM, and perhaps better than last time because they've gotten the kills early. And they'll conclude it as well. That's 14, 2 to go.
Cool him out.
Well, there's smoke. Didn't even tap it, but you're right. He's trying to force out Device. He's going to spot him. Device goes in for the knife. He thinks he's in there. Cadian knows he's also inside of it. This is the most awkward round I've ever seen. He's going to hold it. They're side by side. Device. Oh, has he lost sight of him? 1 second, it's done. That's the best I've ever seen. I cannot believe that just happened.
Let's just not talk about that. That was really awkward.
Too good. And now everyone from TQM, though, is on the perimeter of the site. They've had so much time to just sit back and secure. They've got that smoke on it, though, but well found by Xyp9x to take down the player that tried to hold the defuse. I think that was Katie, and regardless, it's a round for TQM. Take down a Cillian. Magix was anchoring B yesterday. He's doing the same here. He's gone overlooked. Freeze takes down, but how does he not get that kill? Device turns back around. Freeze gets Kerrigan. That's 2 for him again, but Xyp9x takes him down, and Device should have been dead already. That's going to be enough for him to hold on and defend Xyp9x, who goes for the plant. And round 5, arguably the more important of the first 2 guns because of economic differences, is going to go back to TQM. All right, but here comes Katie, and Device not looking dead. Surely, and they line it up. He almost gets them both, does in the end. Kerrigan gone already, and it's now what was for only 2 for TQM. All lined up in good positions from TQM, but not to cover off a Cillian, who manages to push slightly forward of them. And he's actually going to get a double. He's playing very well from the back of the site. As Madi will jump up above to try and see over the smoke. They're just going to go for this bomb plant. They're desperate to get it down. They don't spot Kerrigan doing it, and that means he's successful, but immediately dies afterward. All 5 stay alive for SK, and they can start to build their bank forward. In position as well, but a Cillian, oh, so smart. He eventually will take him down because he was going to fire at his teammate, so you get one, and then the other walks in so closely behind, there was no time to communicate. It's a second plus bomb. Great shot from dupreeh, though, as he catches a Cillian.
Considering the HP of both players.
This is smart. This is very smart. He's baited it out. Bomb goes down. 8 seconds. It's over. He's done it on that alone. The round is over. It doesn't matter so long as he stays alive in the smoke. Ooh. Is he going to let him? He gets tagged up. Wow. Brilliant from Freeze.
What a round that was to bring the round half in their favor as well. 8-7.
Xyp9x gets flashed off, sees the Molotov through the window, but dupreeh's already rotated back. They've got the crossfire, but they don't have it anymore. Magix is going to take the first shot. Xyp9x gets back with 1, but he's got to dance correctly, and Monty gets up beside him far too quickly. Freeze hits the shot in market, and the bomb is going down. Is it going to be map point for SK? Is it going to be series point for SK? The underdog of the Danish duo. And suddenly, they're the ones that are in the driving seat. Great flash in. Monty takes Device, and it's all down to Cajun B. He's going for the off play. The late rotation through the underpass, but they're already holding it. Freeze. He's waiting on the right side. He's going to hear him coming. He's going to hold this and just wait and hope that Cajun B walks in, sees him go through, has trigger discipline to wait, gives the information to his teammate. And Cajun B, he's desperate to find Monty, but he's dancing accordingly. Gets the first kill, but has to hold this. And unfortunately, that's not the correct direction. Freeze is going to win the round. And SK, they're on series point.
No, kids, this is what I'm talking about. And Cadian, that could be the final nail in the coffin. Xyp9x coming in from CT spawn, and there it is! SK Gaming knock out TQM on the second day of the Frag by Masters. Can you believe it? Unbelievable scenes here. Oh my god. Who would have predicted that, Matt?
And that's a series of poor performances now from TQM. You go back to Cluj, when everyone said they had to win that.